Hi, Kathleen Sabo here, coming to you from Albuquerque, New Mexico, with our third installment of Song a Week, Monday, October 5th, 2009. Just want to tell you briefly a little bit about why I chose this song, and then I'll play it and talk about it a little bit. I got a request to perform at an event coming up in December, and it triggered a memory of a song. I'd written part of it back around the election, and it's a song that has some deep meaning for me, and I'll sing it and then we'll talk about it. It's called Now. From the time I can remember, held a longing in my heart to be whole and broken open, dark illusions torn apart. Keep your faith, I hear, keep moving toward tomorrow, and sing your song. Keep your heart strong. The time you seek will come along. There are enough of us now, turning the tide. We're opening now, and we're opening wide. Every beautiful boy, every questioning girl, as we're making our way in this welcoming world. Ever since I was a young girl, I held a dream that things could shift. Now the shift begins unfolding, and in our love we're cast adrift. Oh, you may say that I'm a dreamer, but I know I'm not the only one. When we dream and work together, then I dream, I hope, I wish I will be done. We're standing on the shoulders of those who came before us, who dreamed the dreams that never went away. And if you listen strong, their voices fill the chorus, as the dreams becoming real enough to say. There are enough of us now, turning the tide. We're opening now, and we're opening wide for every beautiful boy, every questioning girl, as we're making our way in this welcoming world. There are enough of us now, we're turning the tide. We're opening now, and we're opening wide for every questioning boy, every beautiful girl, as we're making our way in this welcoming world. So that's my song called Now. And I started to write the chorus part of it, either right on the day of the election in 2008 or just before it, when I certainly had a sense that things were shifting, things were breaking open. And I was in the radio studio, studio, broadcasting on the air that night, lucky enough, honored enough, privileged enough to be there on an incredible evening. And what we heard and what we saw transcended the political. That's my sense. Moved into the cultural and even the spiritual. And we did watch the TV there when Barack Obama was speaking, and it was almost like you could see walls within hearts and minds just sort of breaking down and breaking open. So then the decision becomes, if that's something that we can feel on a night, in a time, then let's perpetuate it. Let's talk about it in the now. Let's cement it in here. So let me go through the words with you a little bit and I'll tell you a little more. First, I did let this one roam around in my mind for a little bit. Started putting something down on paper yesterday. Wasn't pleased with it at all. And this morning, walking out of the shower, there was the first verse. The first verse says, "From the time I can remember, held a longing in my heart to be whole and broken open, dark illusions torn apart." And so there's the dichotomy, to be whole as a being, and broken open. Broken open in the best possible way, so the love and connection can come out, so that the dark illusion, which is really the illusion of isolation for me, can be torn apart. Keep your faith, I hear, keep moving to tomorrow. Keep your heart strong and sing your song. The time you seek will come along. Now. There are enough of us now. We're turning the tide. We're opening now, and we're opening wide. For every beautiful boy, every questioning girl, as we're making our way in this welcoming world. Again, this welcoming world, this is where we are now. Let's cement it in there. And I start with for every beautiful boy, every questioning girl, because I wanted to sort of surprise people. We don't say beautiful boy very much, and yet we're all beautiful, and this is a key to knowing that I'm speaking about the beauty on the inside, if not the external as well. And then I do flip it around later on, every questioning boy, every beautiful girl. And then to the spoken part. Ever since I was a young girl, held a dream that things would shift. Now the shift begins unfolding, and in our love we're cast adrift. Again, this sense that things are changing, that things have been changing, that we're on a continuum here now, even if there is some missteps now along the way, if some might see it that way. And again, I may or may not be speaking to you, but this is something within me. This songwriting is about expression, and here I'm expressing. And so, say, had a dream that things would shift, and in our love we're cast adrift. So this is a sense that love is not always tidy. There's not always a panacea. There are oppositional forces. There may be people angry. There may be darkness meeting the love. And maybe that's where we are right now. And here's the legacy part. We're standing on the shoulders, getting an overview, of those who came before us, who dreamed the dreams that never went away. And if you listen strong, their voices fill the chorus. As our dreams becoming real enough to say, and then back to the chorus, there are enough of us now. So this song may take some reworking. There's some parts of it that I feel very strongly about that move me. And maybe when I know it well enough to not look at the words and to really just feel that feeling bubbling up inside of me, I'll come to love the parts of it I don't already love. So that's my song for October 5th, 2009. Feel free to write comments or email me, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week.